Hello, everyone. I am Tara, and I am a life coach who help women who are stuck in toxic relationship. And these women are scared to move forward. And I help you find courage, support, and the skills that you need to step into new opportunities to build a life of freedom and confidence. Hello, ladies. Hello, hello, hello. So this video is how to overcome parenting alone, right? And I have 5 nuggets that I want to share with you, ladies. All right. So let's start. So, approximately 1 in 3 children live in a single parent family in the United States. 1 in 3 children, for every three, one of those will live in a single parent family in the US, right? With majority of those parents being mothers, which is why I am sharing this with you, ladies, because when we parent alone as a mother, we already know what comes with that, right? It's not easy. It's not. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I have the blueprint, but what I can share is experience. I can share education, right? And I got that statistic. That's the stat. I got that stat from an article. Um, it's an article. I will put it into the description box so you guys can also read that article. I'm all about information. So, all right, let's jump into this, ladies. All right, number one, how to overcome parenting alone. Number one, we want to accept the fact that parenting can be overwhelming and your emotions are going to be everywhere. Okay. So I always like to start with acknowledging, because when we don't acknowledge a problem or something to fix, then we're brushing it underneath the rug. We're going to go into this head on. Okay. So we're going to acknowledge, you're going to feel, but you're not going to stay there. Number two, we are going to work on establishing a routine, okay? Structure. That's the first thing I think of. I see a routine, I think about structure. Children love structure. I used to work in a daycare in my earlier adult years. I did it for quite a while. And I'm going to tell you, children love structure. Now, they're not going to come out and be like, Mom, give me structure. No, they're going to fight you on it, but they love structure. When I worked in childcare, those children enjoyed knowing what was next. So, in the morning when they know they come in, we have circle time, maybe do a little outside time, and then, reading and then lunch. They liked a consistent environment. I'm telling y'all, it works. Okay, ladies? So we want to establish that. And how do we do that? What does it look like? We do that by creating a daily schedule, right? Um, your work schedule is going to be included in the daily schedule, chores, quality time with your child. So it could look like in the morning, whatever your morning routine is, getting the kids up, washing the face, brushing the teeth, doing the hair, or you can just put um, morning routine, whatever that looks like for you. And then you put your work hours in there. And then as soon as you get off work, what is it that you do? You guys, whether it's grocery store, come home, homework first or a snack, and then like whatever it is, whatever works for you guys, like just go through the motions. And then, you have dinner and then bath time, right? And then TV time and then bedtime. If your child knows what to expect next, that is going to help. Now, if there's extracurricular activities, I understand that this is probably going to be a little harder, but if you can try to get a structured environment and a routine going, it's going to make your life easier while you're doing this alone, ladies. All right, and with that is consistency, making sure that we stay consistent as possible, right? Consistency and trial and error. If one routine doesn't work, do another one. You can always go in and mess with your routine. Number three, prioritizing self-care. I talk about self-care, I think, in almost every single video, I talk about self-care. It is so important. I would hope that you ladies are incorporating your self-care routine in with your daily routines, whether that looks like getting up earlier in the morning before the house gets crazy, or whether this is once everyone's down, now this is my time, right? Ladies, whatever it looks like. I know that when my children were younger, they're teenagers now. But when they were younger, my self-care time happened sometimes when they were in the bathtub, because my kid would take like an hour bath because they're playing. I have the toys in there, and I had both girls. That way there's always, someone in there. And I would, they're in her bath. Then that was my time to do a little bit of reading, or I tidy up a little bit. Whatever I choose to do, whatever it was, that was my time to do whatever. And I would just sneak off and enjoy like a little bit of quiet. It's like a way to recharge myself. But whatever it looks like for you guys, whatever, right? So exercising, hobbies, relaxation, meditation, um, whatever you guys enjoy doing. And then if you have like a business at home, or like where you make candles, where you make soaps, or whatever it might be, you can also do that once the kids go down as well. All right. So number 4 is using available resources, right? So looking for community programs in your city, state. There's usually communities, your community usually has resources that are tied to it, such as community programs, you have childcare services, you have financial assistance, et cetera, et cetera. A bunch. There's also like religious um, activities, like churches will participate in that as well, but to help the community out, bringing people together. So whatever those resources are in your community, I really want you ladies to dig into it. Find out what is available and what you can get into with your children, right? So that's what it looks like. It looks like you guys just taking advantage of whatever's out there. Parades, community yard sales, whatever it is. The libraries, your local libraries also are a wealth of resources. They also are part of the state usually, so they know what's going on, and that's, you can find a lot of activities going on in your public libraries as well. And then number 5 is building a positive mindset. This goes back to self-care, affirmations. What makes you happy? You want to keep your mindset positive while you're doing this, because them kids are going to try you. Them kids are going to try you, right? And the world's going to try you. So you need to have your mindset, mental, emotional, all that needs to be taken care of, because if you don't, then how can you put into your children? How can you, right? So that is by, you can foster a positive mindset by focusing on strengths and the joys of life and parenting. I'm telling y'all, even if you have to cry doing it, because some days it's hard, but try to find the joys in it. Like when your children are considerate, even if it's one time, if they're considerate, even if it means giving you a soggy chip, soggy cookie, at least they offered it, right? Take that as, you know what, you're doing a good job, mom. Keep doing what you're doing to bring out the best in them, right? Whether it's they finally listen, or they listen the first time after telling them 10 million times. Like those are the focus on the little things, the little achievements, right? When they do good in school, when they're being nice to a friend, when they're being kind to their sister, brother, whatever it is, y'all, we want to keep we want to keep promoting that, and in hopes that this would help with building positive mindsets, so we can continue to move on as a family unit, even though it's a single parent. And then, of course, practicing gratitude by reflecting on the positive aspects of your life and parenting experience, right? Finding the joys of parenting. You know what? Like, and it's hard. Find the joys in parenting. If you have to sit and think about it every morning, every day, when you do your affirmations, along that, we are going to put in there our gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for um, allowing me to be a parent, to take care of your creation. Give me the strength, Lord, to do this thing day in and day out with a smile, with gratitude. It's hard. It ain't easy, y'all. All right. So those are the 5 things that I have for you ladies for parenting alone. Again, no, you're not by yourself. There's many of us out here that would love to help you. All right. So your homework, I want to give you guys homework. Your homework is going to be, I want you ladies to journal what it would look like with a structured routine for you and your children or child. What would it look like if you ladies were to start planning and implementing? what do you think it would look like? Chaotic, maybe at first, or whatever. What do you think it would look like? Because I want to jot that down so when we come back to it, we can see the progress, right? And then another is I would love for you ladies to look into your community, look into your city, your state. What resources are out there for you and your family, right? Local libraries, local churches, local city buildings that provide for that, medical services that the state provides, all that. What do you have? Ladies, I would love for you to look into that. You can Google it or you can go in person. What is available for you and your children? So, all right, so we're going to journal what our routine would look like and date it. And then we are going to look into the resources that are available surrounding us in our communities. Okay. And if you do not have that resources in your community, or if you don't know how to go about finding that information, reach out. We can do this together. We can investigate that together to figure out what resources that you have that can help. All right. And then, ladies, I also want to leave you with this. There's a book that I co-author with other phenomenal mothers. We did this, I think this was back in 2022 or 2023. And we came out with this during the what was it? Coronavirus, when we were in shut in. And the different moms that had a part in this book, we were able to share some personal moments of our lives and how we are overcoming those challenging times. And I want you ladies to check out this book. I believe if you download the audio, it might be free, the audio or Kindle, if I'm not mistaken. But I will put the link in the description box as well for you ladies to pick up that beautiful book. It is such an inspiration. It's an encouragement. You can also find a common um, interest in other moms who are going through the same, right? Moments for Mom. I had fun with my chapter. And my chapter's in there. Ladies, go check it out. Let me know what you think about my chapter and the other ones too. I'd love to talk to you about that. So again, the description will be in the box. I mean, the title to the book and link will be in the description box. Jumped ahead of myself. All right. So, ladies, that is all I have. So, if you ladies would love a coach to work with you, whether you are in the process of leaving or if you've just left, reach out. If you want someone to walk this out with you, reach out to me. I've been there. I'm still here, single parenting, and we are having fun doing it. We really are. But I would love to help you ladies get to the other side. So reach out, right? My email's in there. Reach out to my landing page, and we will schedule a time that we can talk. And I would love to see where you ladies are at and how I can help you along this journey. Don't forget to download the free Calm checklist. If you click on the link, my landing page, go down. It is available right there for you ladies. And I cannot wait till the next time we meet. All right.